Hey Saints, welcome back to SFHS Today. I'm Cami Ferguson.
And I'm Willie Maffelder. In national news, the FCC is having a vote on December 14th to repeal the Title II net neutrality laws that were established under the Obama administration. For those who are unaware, net neutrality is the principle that all internet service providers, like Comcast and Verizon, must treat all data the same. The repealing of these regulations would result in what the FCC believes to be an increasing competition between major ISPs. However, this could create potential issues for the school, as many of the resources that we use could either be slowed down or blocked behind an extra charge due to these deregulations. Farad Manju, who covers technology in the New York Times, wrote, more than 200 startups argued this week that small and medium-sized businesses would be put at a disadvantage and prevent innovative and new startups from getting off the ground. This, they said, was the opposite of the open market, and a few powerful cable companies would be picking winners and losers instead of consumers.
The music department has been busy lately. Last Wednesday, Madrigals sang carols for the Christmas tree lighting at the gazebo on Bridge Street. Last Thursday, Madrigals sang more carols and the jazz band performed at the Mall of America. Lastly, on Sunday, Madrigals sang at the New Life Church's live nativity on County Road 9.
In other school news, with the recent departure of social studies teacher Ryan Hauge, we have a new teacher starting in place of him. Sam Glebinski, Francesco Ferrari, and Mike Connors got more information about the transition.
Why was there an opening in the social studies hallway?
Mr. Hauge, who had been the teacher before, accepted the activities director position at Sartell. After he accepted the position, we posted the position like we normally do, and then we went in the process of interviewing for a new teacher.
How does this affect the administration being in the middle of the year?
It's challenging. We're fortunate that there were qualified candidates out there. I think Ms. Schoen she'll do a great job in that role, so I think we're really fortunate that we were able to get her.
And how did you choose someone for this position?
Do an interview process. We look at all the applicants, and so we evaluate that, and then we have a committee of people from the social studies department and myself are on a committee, and then we eventually do reference checks, and then we hire the person.
How has your job changed from being a substitute teacher to a full-time teacher?
Well, it's definitely me being here a lot more. I have a longer school day. I get to see the students every day, so I get to know them and their names, so maybe they listen a little better, I hope. And I'm looking forward to seeing more kids and getting to know everybody here and all the staff.
Last Tuesday, the National Honor Society attended the Kindness Retreat at Cedar Creek Community School. Laura Brewer and James P. interviewed some NHS members about some people who spoke about the experience.
What is the Kindness Retreat?
The Kindness Retreat is an assembly at Cedar Creek for the 4th graders to teach them about kindness, and we do like lots of fun games, and it's just a day to encourage them to be kind to one another.
I think it's really great that the NHS students went to the Kindness Retreat. I think it's important for our high school students to be good role models to the younger elementary students and to teach them how to be kind and not bully and just to be a positive influence in the community.
How were you in charge of the Kindness Retreat?
Well, at first I made sure that everyone got on the bus, and then when we got to the school, I was like a leader of the group that I had 2 boys, 2 girls. We did like some different activities that I had to like write stuff down.
What was your role at the Kindness Retreat?
Each of the high school leaders were small group leaders, so we got a group of 5 or 6 kids, and we got to teach them about kindness and what it means and how they should act and stuff, and played lots of games, and we're just crazy. It was a fun day.
How was the kindness retreat?
The kindness retreat was super fun. It was really good to like talk to the 4th graders and kind of like see how their lives are going and like help them learn how to be kind.
What is your favorite part?
My favorite part was getting to know the little 4th graders in my small group.
Do you think this is something that should be continued?
I definitely think that this is something that should be continued throughout the years because I really think it makes an impact on them, and like how the presenters like go about teaching them is really cool. So I think they should continue doing it.
Do you think this will have any effect on the kids or the community?
Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I know I always looked up to the high school kids coming and talking to us, so I think it was a really positive thing for them.
Registration starts today. Freshmen through juniors will be going to the Career Center to choose their new classes for next year. My co-anchor today, Cammie Ferguson, spoke with Counselor Jamie Helly to see about how registration works and what classes students are planning on taking.
Classes I'm thinking about taking are Intro to Psychology because I like psychology and it's a career I'm considering doing.
Registration starts next week, so on Monday, December 4th, the juniors will be registering in their advisories. Tuesday, December 5th, sophomores will be registering in their advisories, and Wednesday, December 6th, freshmen will be in their advisory registering through Academic Planner in your Infinite Campus account.
Or what classes are you guys going to register for and why?
Photography, because I like to take pictures, and drawing one to improve my drawing skills.
And 2 classes I'm registering for is German and band. Well, my history or my ancestry is part German. Band, I've done band practically all my life, so I just would like to do band.
Counselors have been working with your advisory teachers and getting information to them and developing the PowerPoints and all the forms that you'll be receiving, and they're all online as well. And the teachers, the advisory teachers, will be going through the academic planner this year with you. And
German and Spanish because I want to be a counselor and be able to communicate with people well.
Counselors are going to be available. You can come up and stop into the Career Center or the counseling office and we can answer any kind of questions. Emailing is always great. And then the day of registration, we'll be going around to all the different advisories as best we can to pop in if there's any questions at all as well.
Child development because I want to work with kids when I'm older.
The 2 classes that I do next year is choir and German. I would like to know what my great-grandma is saying to me in German, and I just like choir.
Choir because I've been doing choir for so long and I love singing. It makes me happy.
Classes I'm thinking of taking is graphic designing because I think I have fun doing graphic designing whenever I'm at home and do it. And I feel like I could make a career off of that.
All we have for you this week, Saints.
Now stay tuned for sports, RQT, and weather.
Basketball had a game last Tuesday and won 69-67 against Blaine. They have a skirmish today against Rosso and also have 2 skirmishes against Coon Rapids and Anoka on December 6th and 8th, all at home. The boys hockey team won 6-0 against Shakopee with a shout-out to Nolan G's 36-save shutout. The girls hockey continued their winning streak 6-0 against Rogers in the season. They have a game against Princeton next Saturday.
How's the new season going with the new coach?
The new coach is great. Her name's Emily Brigham. She played Division I at the University of Maine. It's been really good. She's taught us a lot and has just been very organized and open to communication with all the girls. So I think that's really helped us win some games this year.
How's the season going for the team?
So far we are 6-0. I'm just very happy about it, and I know the girls are too. We beat Rogers last night 2-0, and that was a really big win for us. We pulled through. Kaylin Forletti scored the first goal, the winning goal, and then we got an open netter at the end to push us up 2-0. And then we will play sometime next week against Princeton.
And now to Austin Adler with the weather.
Hey Saints, welcome back to weather. I'm Austin Adler. Last Monday it was looking like some snow and rain with a high of 46 and a low of 22. Yesterday, you should have been prepared because the weather was about to drop for the week. But we got a high of 28 and a low of 15. Wednesday, we got partly cloudy with weather of 23 and a low of 13. Thursday, it is mostly sunny with a high of 22 and a low of 15. Friday, we are looking at partly cloudy weather with a high of 23 and a low of 12. Saturday, we have again mostly sunny weather with a high of 22 and a low of 17. And to wrap up the week, we are looking at partly cloudy weather with a high of 32 and a low of 17. That's all we have for you this week, Saints.